Alright people, so we're gonna be reacting to one of my older videos that I made like 5 years ago about what a man is thinking when he ignores you. So let's watch this video. It's very old. Honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna say in it. I'm always kind of scared to watch my old videos, to be honest with you, because my opinions have changed over the years. So let's watch it non-judgmentally because I don't know what I'm gonna say, to be honest with you. And let's see what happens. And if you guys enjoy me reacting to my previous videos, let me know. And tomorrow we're gonna come out with a longer form video, like a 35-minute video. It's not gonna be a reaction video, so expect that. I don't know what topics I'm gonna talk about, but just expect a long form video tomorrow, okay? And if you guys want to work with me one-on-one, go to mindfulattraction.org, and there you can get a session with me one-on-one. All right, let's begin.
The first thing you gotta do is know the dynamics of the relationship. That's the first thing, right? Are you guys fuck buddies? Are you guys in a relationship? If you guys are fuck buddies, I want you to not take him ignoring you to heart. Because you guys are just fuck buddies, right? You shouldn't be mad if he ignores you because you guys are just friends with benefits, But if you're in a relationship, in a real relationship, then you have the right to get a little frustrated sometimes when he ignores you, okay? That's the first thing, right? So don't take it, if you guys are fuck buddies, don't take it too hard because he might be busy. If it's something serious, then you could be a little bit more confrontational. Just put the knife down, okay? Don't confront him with a knife, okay?
And this is the issue with being friends with benefits, is that you don't have certain rights. You don't have certain rights to complain. You don't have certain rights to tell them to text you more. And it's a very uncomfortable situation to be in, especially if you develop feelings for the person over time, right? So I always tell people, if the guy's not giving you what you want, and you guys don't have those types of open communication channels, it's better that if you want him to text you more, text him less. If you want him to call you more, call you less. Don't give what you want, if that makes any sense. And that's only when you're with someone with whom you don't feel like you have much say because of lack of commitment from both of you.
Don't go to jail. So the first thing is this, right? When he ignores you, and that you guys, is that he might be trying to make you chase. That's the first thing. He might be trying to make you chase through him ignoring you, right? That's why you're here. You know what I'm saying? So how do you combat that? If you guys are just fuck buddies, right? Or let's say he's ignoring you through text, and you guys are just fuck buddies, then what I would do is to ignore him too. I'm sorry, give him a taste of his own medicine, right? Ignore him first.
I don't know why, man, but those videos, I could be saying the nicest thing and it just sounds evil. I don't understand why that's like the vibe that I'm giving myself. I'm not a fan of it.
Right, if you're noticing that he's not responding to your text messages, then ignore him as well. Because if you guys are fuck buddies and he comes back, he's gonna come back now. If you're noticing that he's ignoring you, right? Like if you text him, he's not responding to you, then something that you could do, and I always tell people this, that if someone's ignoring you, just text them this: you can delete my number. It's that simple. I think I teach that in my ebook. You can delete my number.
Look, man, at that point, just walk away. Stop being hard-headed and just walk away.
Right? If someone's ignoring you, just say that you could delete my number, and I can promise you that if they're ignoring you to make you chase, right? If they're ignoring you to make you chase, they're gonna come back. You'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, baby, I was busy. If he doesn't like you, you know what he's gonna do? He's either gonna say, okay, or he's not gonna respond to that. All right, so that's the first thing. Okay. Now let's say that you guys are in a relationship, right? And you offended him, and you offend. The next thing, the reason why I got my ignoring you is because you might have offended him. You might have hurt his feelings, right? So the thing you gotta do is you gotta know how do you guys communicate first, right? That's the first step, is communication. You guys have to have a good communication style, non-confrontational, so that you guys could express yourselves without having your ego involved, right? So how do you combat that when you hurt his feelings and he's ignoring you because you hurt his feelings? You should know that you already messed up. That's the first thing, is that if you offended him, you should know that you offended him. You know what I'm saying? Like if you fucked up, you should know that you fucked up. Or ask him, like, hey, look, are you mad about something? Because if you don't know him too well, ask him. But if you know him very well, you know what I'm saying? If you know him very well, then you should know if you messed up. You know, because sometimes though, some guys try to make you feel guilty for no reason. They'll ignore you for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So it's always important to understand where like when to feel guilty and when not to feel guilty, because sometimes people might ignore you and it's not your problem. People might get offended and it's not your problem because they're just too overly sensitive. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing. Is that if you messed up, just tell them, look, what's going on? Are you mad, right?
But like I said, if he's the type of person that doesn't communicate when he's mad, then I personally wouldn't even try to find out what he's mad, because some people just do that so that you could inquire, so that you could, like, it's almost like so that you could approach them, so that you could almost like, by you asking what's wrong, it naturally puts you in a position where you're on the defensive, if that makes any sense. And some people do that as an act. Like, some people do that just to get attention. And it's important to differentiate one-off things where it happens because of a genuine situation versus a dude who does that because it's just a pattern, a routine, a compulsion, a manipulation. And you tend to see that when it repeats itself.
In the beginning, do that, right? But though you want him, but if you do confront them, tell him, look, man, like I know you ignore me, but this is how I communicate. I don't communicate with ignoring me, and that goes back, and this goes down to the third one. If this is how he deals with problems, then you're gonna have to make a decision, because you're gonna tell him, look, man, let's talk about this, right? But also let him know, look, man, if this is how you deal with your issues through being passive aggressive, right? I'm not dealing with this, right? Because you have three choices. I'm not saying, I'm not paraphrasing what you're gonna say to him. I'm telling you have three choices. You either A, have to adjust, right, and deal with it. Two, you either resist it, like resisting, like trying to make him change on purpose. Or three, you gotta leave. Because if a guy ignores you when he gets mad, when you offend him, and his communication style isn't through talking things out, it's only a recipe for failure. It's only you're asking for problems, you know, because when as a relationship progresses, those kind of behavior he becomes more comfortable and he's gonna ignore you more. You know what I'm saying? So, and the last thing is that when a man ignores you, is most likely maybe you were needy. Maybe you were texting him too much. Maybe you were just you weren't giving him any space, and so he needs to ignore you. And if that's the case, what I would recommend you to do, if it's because you were too needy, and you'll know if you're too needy, you know. You'll know. How do I know? One, notice who invests more, right? If you notice that you're the one who's texting more, who's calling more, who's always asking him to stay, who's the most affectionate, then for good measures, back off a little bit. Just for good measures, just to see if that's the case. For good measures, don't text him that much. For good measures, don't talk that much. For good measures, don't call him that much. For good measures, be the one that ends the conversation. If you're the one that was needy, then what I would tell you to do is to take away some energy from the relationship. Don't put as much effort. That's if you're putting a lot of effort. How do you know you're putting a lot of effort? There are strong and deep emotions with desires to please him. And there's also a fear that you might lose him. If you fear that you might lose him, if you fear, like when you don't hear from him, if you notice that you get nervous and uncomfortable, that's a sign you gotta back off. Because sometimes a guy doesn't react to your words and actions. Sometimes a guy reacts to your vibe, your energy. Because you could say hi, and that hi could either be a hi with confidence or a hi with neediness.
Honestly, it's easier said than done. I could tell you this, and I could tell you not to do this, and unfortunately, a lot of people who listen to this have certain patterns, certain compulsions that are so intense and that are so ingrained in their neural system and their brain that even though I'm telling you this, you're not going to listen to what I'm telling you, because a lot of you guys just haven't overcame that part of yourselves. That compulsive part of your personality just hasn't been overcome yet. And so I'll tell you this, and you'll say, yeah, but you just won't do it. And unfortunately for a lot of you guys, the solution is what I'm always telling you. Develop a meditation practice. If you develop a meditation practice, you could start the healing process. Just starting a meditation practice. Things you could do is, one, check out the book The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Two, purchase my course Emotional Mastery. Three, go to a meditation retreat. There's plenty of them out there. 4, go to a 10-day meditation retreat. You could go to dharma.org. Dharma, DHARMA.org. And there you can find free 10-day meditation Vipassana retreats. But those are the only things that I know for sure that breaks those patterns.
You know, and there's a big difference. And guys will get repulsed, and they'll ignore you when they're backing away from you. So what I would do then, if you guys are just fuck buddies and he's ignoring you, then I would not put too much attention on him. And also, if you guys are on social media, I would like post a picture with a male friend. Like just a male friend, just to see there's some jealousy in there. Because if there's some jealousy, then that helps him forgive what he's ignoring you about. That helps him forgive you for it because of his ego. You know, the male ego, when you hurt the male ego, it does great things in your favor. You know what I'm saying? So it's a fragile little thing.
I mean, I just wish in those videos I tried a little harder not to seem like an evil prick. I'm just being honest with you. Like, I wish I tried a little harder not to play into the evil side. I don't know. That's just the way I see it. A lot of people watch it and they don't think it's evil, but I don't know. I just get this eerie sensation watching these videos, and I'm like, I'm not a fan of it, to be honest with you. I've deleted some of my older videos because I just didn't like the vibe. If I'm being honest with you, I don't vibe with some of those videos no more. They misrepresent me in many ways. People could watch it and say I am somebody who is not to be trusted, when in reality it's the total opposite. Like, I am a very genuine person, but those videos, for the benefit of you guys, unfortunately doesn't benefit me. So some of those videos I pretty much have deleted, but this video is not that bad. I just wish I didn't play up that evil side too much, you know, but that's just me, man. Anyways, we're gonna be making Patreon exclusive content this week. So if you're on Patreon, we're gonna be posting at least 2. Next week we're gonna be posting. No, this weekend I'm gonna be posting 1 book club video, 1 reaction video, and next week we're gonna be posting another one, and then we're posting a long form video on this channel. So just be aware of that. And if any of you guys want to work with me one-on-one, go to mindfuckattraction.org. And let me know what videos from my past do you guys want me to react to. Just let me know in the comment section, and I'll check it out. Take care.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys haven't purchased any of my courses, we have a special bundle deal for everyone. So that you can purchase all of my courses, meaning you could purchase the Psychological Game of Attraction, Natural Chemistry, and Nice Girl, along with all of the bonuses. Originally, if you purchase everything without the bundle, it'll be around $500, to be honest with you. But right now, if you guys purchase it with the bundle, you guys will be able to get all of these courses: Psychological Game of Attraction, which is for women who are single; Natural Chemistry, which is for women who are in a relationship; Nice Girl, which is a course on assertiveness, along with all of the bonuses: Social Mastery, Practical Mastery in terms of how to master anything, Social Mastery in terms of how to master your social skills, and The Laws of Human Nature, wherein it's part of the Robert Greene book club I used to have. All of these, naturally, like I said, it's $500. Now you get it at $394, which is essentially 20% off everything. But if you guys want to purchase a more affordable bundle, you guys can purchase the bundle without the bonuses, and that will be at $224 rather than the $300. Well, rather than the $293 that you guys would naturally purchase it. So you could purchase it with the bundle or without the bundle. You could purchase it with the bonuses or without the bonuses. It's all of the work that I put in the last 4 years, in the last 5 years actually, all of the research that I've done. And this course, rather than watching all of my videos, and because they could be random and you could sort of like lose the big picture because there's just so many videos, you guys get all of the content condensed in a course. Trust me, people, if you guys purchase this, you won't regret it. If you haven't purchased it, hopefully this will push you towards it, because it's something that I believe in, and everyone who's purchased my course have been satisfied with it. And if they didn't like it, I always give their money back. I have never rejected a refund. All right. So purchase it right now. Click on the description down below where it says purchase the bundle, and I'll see you guys inside.
And this is the issue with being friends with benefits, is that you don't have certain rights. You know, you don't have certain rights to complain. You don't have certain rights to tell them to text you more. And it's a very uncomfortable situation to be in, especially if you develop feelings for the person over time, right? So it's I always tell people, if the guy's not giving you what you want and you guys don't have those types of open communication channels, it's better that if you want him to text you more, text him less. If you want him to call you more, call you less. Don't give what you want, if that makes any sense. And that's only when you're with someone with whom you don't feel like you have much say because of lack of commitment from both of yous.